Have you ever wondered what are Nixie tubes, how they work, and what's inside of them? If yes, then this is the right video for you. Let's get into it. Nixie tubes are a type of a display that can display numbers from 0 to 9. They are glass tubes filled with a gas, usually a mix of neon and argon, which glows when they are energized. It's a glass tube with 10 numbers inside. The mesh is the anode, which gets connected to 170 volts DC, and then there is 10 cathodes, which are in shape of numbers. To turn on a number, you just ground the cathode. Nixie tubes come in various shapes and sizes. They can be big ones, medium ones like this one, or small ones like this one or this one. And they can be either side view like this or this one, or they can be top view like this one and this one. They were used from 1960 to 1980s in various laboratory equipment as a display, but they were made in Soviet Union up until the early 90s, which is where most of today's stock comes from. Now let's turn one on. So to turn one on, we need a 170 VDC supply, and you connect the positive of it to a anode of the tube. And if you don't have the pinout of the tube, you still can tell which is the anode, because as you can see, all the other pins around are black, and there's this one which is white, and that is your anode. So you connect that to the positive of your 170 VDC supply, and then you just ground the individual letter cathodes and they light up. Like here's a 0, 1, oh that's, wait, it's upside down. Here's the decimal point, then there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. Yeah, there. And for this smaller one is the same. You just find the anode, connect that to your positive of your 170 VDC supply, and then you can just ground the cathodes. Here's a 1. On the smaller one, the letters are pretty small on this, not letters but digits. And there's 1, 2, and so on and so on. Now it's time to see what's inside of Nixie tubes. So I have this dead EN2 Nixie tube, which I'm going to smash open, and let's see what's inside. Use some tools to smash it open. There. And there is these pins, there's wires connected all around these pins for each letter, not letter but digit. Now let's remove these pins. And here is the top grid, top mesh of the Nixie. And then there's the around the anode. Let's remove it. Yeah, and here we can see the letters, which are basically metal sheets. First one here is a 3. Yeah, and then 8. They're in a random order usually. The 3, now the 8, and yeah, and so on. It's just some numbers made from metal sheet. And that was all about Nixie tubes. Thank you all for watching. See you in my next video. Goodbye.